The Middle Ages offered unique positive aspects. Knights upheld chivalry, providing protection and justice. Craftsmen thrived in guilds, fostering innovation and community. Monks and nuns dedicated their lives to education and healthcare, preserving knowledge. These roles contributed significantly to societal stability and cultural development, as evidenced by historical texts and graphic organizers. In this lesson, we explore the positive aspects of life in the Middle Ages. Students will engage in close reading of Chapter 5, focusing on the roles of knights, craftsmen, monks, and nuns. Using graphic organizers, they will collect and organize facts to support their opinions, enhancing their understanding of medieval society's structure and benefits. Let's explore the roles of different social classes in the Middle Ages using graphic organizers. Lords managed lands while serfs worked them, knights protected, and craftsmen created essential goods. Monks and nuns dedicated their lives to spiritual pursuits. These roles were crucial in shaping medieval society, and understanding them helps us appreciate the era's complexity. The Christian Church was a dominant force in medieval Europe, with its teachings rooted in those of Jesus. The Pope, as the leader, wielded significant influence. The grandeur of cathedrals, as seen in images, reflects the Church's wealth and societal importance. These structures required immense resources, underscoring the Church's pivotal role in daily life. Church bells ring at dawn, calling you to prayer. The early light shines through stained glass windows, a testament to the Church's influence. Daily life revolves around the Church, with frequent prayers and services. This routine highlights the Church's central role in medieval life, shaping both spiritual and social aspects of the community. The Christian Church's influence in the Middle Ages was profound, shaping lives alongside local lords. Christianity, rooted in Jesus' teachings, grew from a persecuted faith to the Roman Empire's official religion. By 1054 Common Era, linguistic and doctrinal differences led to a split. The Greek-speaking Orthodox Church and the Latin-speaking Catholic Church, each claiming doctrinal correctness. During the Middle Ages, two Christian churches emerged, the Orthodox in the East and the Catholic in the West. Churches were central to community life, with Sundays and holy days dedicated to worship. Gothic architecture flourished, showcasing devotion through grand cathedrals with towers, arches, and rose windows, often taking centuries to complete. The term Catholic means universal, signifying beliefs meant for everyone. In the Middle Ages, the Western Church adopted Catholic to emphasize its universal doctrine. Similarly, Orthodox can be an adjective or a proper noun, with the Eastern Church using Orthodox to assert the correctness of its beliefs. Pilgrimages were religious journeys to holy shrines across Western Europe, often sites of miracles or martyrdoms. Christians undertook these journeys to fulfill vows, seek cures, or explore. Monks, living in monasteries, devoted their lives to the Church, engaging in study and prayer, and were among the most educated in early medieval Europe. Women who joined the Church as nuns lived in convents, receiving education and learning crafts. The Church's power grew, becoming wealthy through land ownership and taxes, influencing politics. All Christians paid a tithe, 1/10 of earnings. However, those with differing beliefs, labeled heretics, faced harsh treatment from church leaders. Monks and nuns played a crucial role in preserving ancient Greek and Roman writings during the Middle Ages. They meticulously copied texts by hand, safeguarding knowledge in religion, science, poetry, and history. These efforts ensured that vital information was not lost, providing historians with insights into ancient civilizations. Their work laid the foundation for future learning and cultural preservation. Monks and nuns meticulously crafted prayer books like the Books of Hours by hand because it was the sole method to produce books before the printing press. These books were vital as the Church and prayer held significant importance in the Middle Ages, reflecting the era's deep spiritual devotion. Young boys, even serfs, often joined monasteries. If not destined for crafts or trade, monastic life offers shelter, food, and education. Training as a novice involves reading, writing, and skill acquisition. Upon completion, a ceremony marks the commitment to God, celibacy, and humility, symbolized by a shaved head. The author uses the second-person point of view to immerse readers in the Middle Ages, helping them visualize life as a monk. This perspective shift allows readers to experience the challenges and rewards of monastic life, contrasting the hardships with the security and education provided. The term humble is highlighted, meaning not thinking you are better than others. Monks balanced prayer with various tasks. They washed clothes, cooked, tended gardens, and crafted honey, wine, or beer. Skilled monks made shoes or furniture, performed Gregorian chants, or copied classical works in the scriptorium. This diverse routine offered security and protection from medieval life's challenges. Monks' daily schedules were rigorous, with prayer times spanning day and night, as seen in the A Monk's daily prayer schedule. This demanding routine, including matins at 2 a.m. and compline at 6 p.m., left little room for rest, making it challenging to balance with other monastic duties like gardening or copying texts. Monks and nuns in the Middle Ages wrote with quills, which were feathers from birds. Additionally, certain religious figures, like monks, provided medical care to serfs. John Duns Scotus, a notable church member, exemplified the intellectual and spiritual contributions of religious communities during this era. Stained glass windows were not just decorative, they often contained hidden messages or letters. These windows served as educational tools, conveying religious stories and values to those who couldn't read. In this activity, students will identify letters within the stained glass designs, enhancing their understanding of medieval communication and artistry. The Middle Ages saw the Church wield immense influence, shaping societal norms. Monks, central to this era, led lives of devotion, abstaining from marriage, and embracing humility. Despite the hardships of monastic life, they were guaranteed basic needs and engaged in various tasks, both spiritual and practical, within the monastery and its lands. The term destined signifies certainty in becoming or achieving something. For instance, Mozart, who started music early, was destined to be a renowned musician. In contrast, Columbus, aiming for the Indies, was not destined to reach them. Understanding destined helps in recognizing potential and certainty in historical contexts. Students will explore the positive aspects of life in the Middle Ages by listing pros for lords, serfs, knights, craftsmen, monks, and nuns. Using a pro chart, they will organize their thoughts, considering feudalism and power dynamics. This exercise aids in drafting opinion paragraphs, focusing on the benefits of each role during that era. Lords in the Middle Ages enjoyed significant advantages. They lived in castles or manor houses, providing them with comfort and security. Additionally, lords had control over the land and towns surrounding their castles, granting them substantial power and influence. These factors made the life of a lord appealing during this period. Serfs, despite their hardships, had the advantage of protection by the lord. This security was crucial during turbulent times. Additionally, serfs had a stable place within the feudal system, ensuring a consistent role and responsibilities. These aspects provided a sense of belonging and safety, which were significant positives in the Middle Ages. Knights learned to serve a lord, mastering swordsmanship and horsemanship. Craftsmen, living in towns, created essential items like furniture and glass, gaining independence. Monks and nuns residing in monasteries were educated, protected by the church, and dedicated to prayer and study. Each role offered unique benefits and responsibilities in medieval society.